Hello and welcome to another episode of the Ruby and Roses podcast. My name is Addison, I am 17 years old, and I am coming to you from Missouri. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are a new viewer, I hope you enjoy it. And to all my returning viewers, thank you again for tuning in, and I hope you love it. You guys are awesome. And yeah, I am the dyer behind Ruby and Roses Yarn. It is my own hand-dyed yarn company where I dye one-of-a-kind yarns as well as regular colorways. And yeah, I have a blast dyeing up all the yarns. You can find me on Instagram as Ruby and Roses Yarn, and I will have all of that linked down below. So you guys, this week has been so amazingly fun. So I will start with what I'm wearing. I am so excited about this. You've never seen it before, so you're probably wondering where it came from. It is a sample knit by an amazing sample knitter. And you guys, I have really lucked out with all of my sample knitters. They have just all been so amazing, talented individuals. Like, I'm blown away. And yeah, this is the Weekender by Andrea Mowry. I just love this sweater so much. It is knit in my party dress colorway. It's probably my most popular colorway. You guys love this every time I dye it up. I literally can't keep it in stock, which cracks me up because it's so light and delicate and sort of not my normal vibe, but I really love it. And what's funny is I was like, why do people like this colorway so much? It's like it's just really simple, I guess. And for some reason, I was thinking if a colorway is popular, that means it has to be really complicated, lots of color. And after I received this knit, I was like, I know why you guys love this now. It's literally just so magical with just the delicateness of it. It's just so cool. So my own sample knit worked on me, which is funny. Like, I don't know, that just cracked me up. So yeah, it's knit in my party dress colorway. I can kind of stand up so you can see it. And I am like super, super tall. So she even lengthened it a couple inches for me. So it hits like right at my waist, which is perfect. A little bit below my waist. So it's slightly cropped. And yeah, I just really, really adore this knit. It's so cozy, so amazing to wear. This is knit in my cashmere base. And I think it would be amazing on singles. I think it would be amazing on my soft rose base for sure. That would be heavenly. I'm all about the soft rose base. And yeah, so many different bases that would work amazing with that. But those would be my top three. Oh, gold stellina, definitely. Okay, top four. Top four would be amazing in this. The gold stellina would have a little bit of sparkly, which would be really, really fun. So yeah, I hope you guys love seeing this sweater. It's really cozy and comfy, and I love that it's slightly oversized, but with very fitted sleeves. So it gives it sort of like a fitted look as opposed to just like really oversized. So yeah, my first whip that I'm gonna show you guys, I've had so much progress done on it. So for those of you that don't know, I just got back from a trip to Florida where I went to visit my grandparents who vacation there for several months all winter to like avoid the snow and get some sun. So it was so fun seeing them. We had such a special time. And of course I got so much knitting done when literally all I got to do was just knit and knit and like just, vacation. It was so much fun. So it's just chilling out and knitting. It was so fun. And yeah, I got quite a bit of progress done. So without further ado, here it is. You guys, it's my no frills. And I even put this on a needle like a spare needle, so I can try it on for you. Look at how big it is. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's just so big. And it's still so much fun to knit. I just adore Surrey. I just absolutely adore it. And yeah, that's the backside. I love the short row shaping too. I actually did a couple extras so it would sit even further down on my neck. I mean, like further up on my back and further down, which, yeah. So I am actually going to be taking this off. I even have like a shirt underneath it. It's like hot pink. I don't even know if you can see it. But I can like take it off real fast and show you guys how this looks on me because first of all, can we just say how gorgeous this looks close up? So it's knit. This is like the garter. This is the purl side. Do you see all of these light, delicate speckles? It's so cool. It's like light pinks and grays, and this is what it looks like in stockinette. It's so pretty. Anyways, I'm obsessed. So yeah, this sweater, oh, I love it. So I tried it on this morning actually, because so I was knitting this and I was like, oh, I'm somewhat close to the bottom. I probably have like 6 inches left, but I was like, that was really long. But I only have 4 inches left. 4 inches left. So I only have 1 more inch of stockinette and a total of 3 inches of ribbing. I am so stoked. So I must say that I probably should edit all this out. We'll see. But I should say that if I was to knit this again, I cast on super tight on purpose because I thought, because I've seen so many where if they cast on loosely, it looks almost sloppy up here, and I was really wanting to avoid it. Hang on, I'm like all tangled in the back. And so yeah, so I'll just be talking about it while I'm fiddling with this. But I was casting on super tight because I wanted to make sure that it would look like a nice finishing edge on there. And yeah, if I did it again, I probably would just cast on not loosely, but somewhat tight. So we shall see. Okay, here it is. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So as you can see, it's just a really, really delicate, a really, really delicate neckline. I really love it. And I love the 1x1 rib. It just turned out so beautiful. I should like take my necklaces out. So yeah, anyways, I really, really love this sweater. And this is, I will show you the length a bit. So as you can see, so this is like where like my normal, like a normal shirt falls. So like I am just 4 inches away. And so I really, really love that. And it's slightly oversized. I knit a really big size because I knew I was going to be, I'm a tight knitter. I already know that about myself. And so I'm a tight knitter, and I'm also using Surrey. So I felt like it would just make it sort of more, a little bit smaller than it said. And I'm really stoked with the size that I picked because yeah, I think it's amazing. It's just a little bit oversized, as you can see, but it's still just really pretty. And these sleeves, will obviously sort of look a bit more like this once I start to knit them instead of, all rolled up on themselves. And yeah, I really love it. So this is the No Frills sweater. It is knit using my own colorways in Homebody and Candlewick on Surrey. And Homebody and Candlewick are fully stocked in the shop if you would like to create your own. And if you have any questions on sizing or however many skeins you need, feel free to email me or send me an Instagram DM. I would be super happy to help you. You gotta pick out your sweater, or on any colorway for that matter. Like Dumbledore's Army would be stunning, or Headspace, which I actually have some here. I'm seriously considering knitting my next one in this. Or we have some Headspace here. Yeah, just so many of my new colorways would just be amazing. So yeah, I just love it so much. You can just see it's so light and delicate. And I just love my dye style. It just made it look so, yeah, just so cohesive. And it looks a little bit more variegated in real life. It's just really hard to capture on camera because the camera literally does not know what to do with this like purple, pink, almost gray kind of combo. It's such a unique colorway. I really love it. So yeah, this is my sweater and I cannot wait to have it finished. And I can't wait to get to the sleeves. I'm really weird that way. I just think it's going to be so much fun. And I haven't decided yet if I want to knit them flat and seam them or if I want to go round and round. I think I'm just going to see if going in circles is like takes too much time to constantly adjust my needles. So I'm sort of still contemplating that at the moment. So yeah, we'll just see. Because I do love seaming and I really love the structure it adds to the sleeves. So we'll see. That's my thoughts at the moment. But yeah, so next episode, I should totally have this done. This progress keeper was where I was at last time. So as you can see, that's quite a lot of progress. And I ended up knitting on this almost more than my design, which was not my intention going in. I thought I would be knitting so much on my design, which I did. I sort of did 50-50. It's the funnest. Okay, it's actually a little bit warm here in like the 60s, so it's a bit too warm for a wool sweater. So I'm gonna leave that off for a while. I might put it back on since I do have my fan on and I'm like perpetually cold, so we'll see. But yeah, here it is. I can show it up close, see if it picks up a little bit. But it has just these really, really delicate gold green speckles, along with some of that like really, really deep blue, a little bit of black, a little bit of that beautiful purple color. You can see my camera has no clue what to do with this. It goes from like purple to like a brighter pink, and then it goes to gray. That's so funny. But this is pretty accurate on the actual color. Yeah, I would say this is pretty accurate. It just doesn't show like all the cool speckles in there and stuff, which is fine. But yeah, I love it. It's so, so big. And I feel like I'm really near the finish line, and I know I'm gonna live in this sweater. I can just already tell. It's gonna be hands down my favorite sweater. And yeah, I just love it. So that's my no frills. And next up, we have my design. I actually just finished talking to my tech editor, and she is going to write up this pattern for me and get it all ready to go. I'm really excited about that as well. Wouldn't you know, this is how much I did have a rope. Can you see I was knitting like every second I could? That was like probably like 30 seconds. Anyways, so here it is. It's getting really, really big. So I finished, I don't even remember where I was last time. I want to say, oh yes, I was right here last time. Okay. So this was my progress keeper from where I was last time. I did a couple of these. I finished that section. I did a touch of garter right there and this really beautiful eyelet slip stitch pattern. And of course I'm ending in feather and fan. I love feather and fan forever. Absolutely love it. And I think it's going to be really fun because I have a bind off that I want to do. I was going to do an I-cord since I have an I-cord edge, but I don't think I will now because this feather and fan is going to give the bind off a little bit of a wave. And I'm thinking a picot bind off would just suit that so well. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. But I feel like I change my mind every 5 minutes. But I only change it because as it progresses, it just sometimes gives me new ideas, and then I go with those ideas as opposed to what I was actually going to do. So yeah, I'm at the point where I think I have 60 grams left, which would be cutting it kind of close if I was going to include a 50-gram skein in this kit. So I'm sort of deciding if I want to keep going so you can have... So that way you will be buying like 100-gram skein if you're gonna knit this shawl and have plenty left over, so you won't be like about to run out. So I feel like I'm sort of deciding what would be best because it does make it a little bit more pricey. So I'm just sort of, yeah, just brainstorming at this point, but I really love how it's coming together. I showed my grandpa this and he was like, wow, that just looks like a piece of art. You should just hang it up on your wall. And I was like, well, I do. I hang up my shawls over there. Like I have them all as like, almost like an accent wall, which is just funny. But yeah, he was so cute. He just really loves this design. But yeah, it's really fun to see the Rosy Cheeks colorway. So this is a new design I am working on, the Fascination shawl. Like I said, I messaged my tech editor, so my goal at this point, which is sort of a loose goal, is to have it, because I'm literally 20 grams max away from finishing this. And as soon as I finished it, it's going to be about 2 weeks after that. So I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 weeks this should be released, I'm hoping. So that is, that should give me plenty of time to finish this. Although if I'm honest, I haven't been knitting a ton the past couple of days, like pretty much since I got back from my trip, just because things have been so hectic. It's been crazy. I'll talk a little bit more about why later. But yeah, it's really beautiful. I love it still, and it's just so much fun to work on, and it's constantly changing, constantly holding your interest, hence the name Fascination. And this is knit using my Christmas in the City colorway, along with my Rosy Cheeks colorway, which is the light pink tonal in the shawl. Both of these are available. I think there's only 7 skeins left of Christmas in the City. I want to say like 7 the last time I checked. You guys are eating that up. I thought that I would have to take that yarn and then make kits from it. Like, that's how much I died. So the fact that you've already bought it all is just mind-blowing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so amazing. I feel like I'm on a constant adrenaline rush. Like, just all the different aspects of this business is just constantly ever-changing and just so much fun. So thank you. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the info on this. But yeah, I'm really excited to release my second pattern into the wild, and yeah, really pretty. So those are my 2 works in progress. I know I was even gonna bring others, and I did bring them. Those 2 are just perfect. One complete stockinette if I'm like sitting and chatting, and one a little bit more brain power. So I just think that that's just the perfect medium. And yeah, I'm actually getting chilly, so I'm gonna put this back on. Yeah, you guys, it's so cozy. I love it. Anyways, so yeah, like moving on to like shop news, but like pre-shop news. So I have been having so much fun getting things sample knit, as you can see with this sweater. And then I did a test call on my Instagram page, which is where I'm like the most active. I'm on there, I feel like, all the time. And yeah, so I was doing a test call on there for a sample call for like 8 different sweaters or 8 different projects, which is a huge amount. I feel like it was chaotic. So it was amazing, but it was just, yeah, lots of time. So it was a lot of fun to find my new sample knitters and get them all set. So I will be sending out their yarn hopefully on Monday. But yeah, it's just been so much fun. So expect to see so many more sample knits in the future. And everywhere from shawls to sweaters, which is primarily sweaters, and socks even. I'm getting even cowls, like everything, just to give you guys, I'm hoping to like, my goal, like dream goal is going to be like a sample for every colorway. So you guys can see what it looks like and sort of envision yourself like in that colorway, as opposed to just having like a sample swatch. So that's sort of my goal. But yeah, so I'm doing these 8 sample knits along with some other samples that are going to be coming for my spring collection. I'm so excited about this because it's like my second collection. I did a Christmas collection, which there's still some of those in the shop, along with this is going to be my second, which is a spring collection. So it's going to be filled with all of the spring vibes. I cannot wait to release them to you. So previews will be coming March 12th on my Instagram page, and the next time I podcast, I will definitely be showing you guys all of that. And my spring collection is actually going to be launching as opposed to a ready to ship launch. It's going to be a pre-order launch. So I'm hoping to have that be a 3 to 4 week turnaround time. If that, I'm just going to kind of see how much I can dye in my own schedule and just how many sell, all of those different variables. So we will definitely see. I cannot wait to show you guys. I have 3 colorways completely recorded and ready to go, and I have 3 colorways that I'm going to be coming up with in the next couple of days, because yeah, March 12th is coming up like crazy fast. So it's funny, some of you are like, that's just too long to wait a whole week, I need to see them now. And I was like, it might seem like a long time to you, but it's like nothing to me. It's just funny. So yeah, you guys are so stoked about it, and I just love seeing your enthusiasm. Like, it literally makes me more enthusiastic about the collection. So it's just really fun. All of your energy and inspiration is just really fun to, yeah, be around. So that's going to be coming, and I have so many other things happening, but I will definitely be showing you guys one of the colorways in my spring collection in the shop tour, so you guys can kind of see what that's like. And yeah, the others will be coming next episode, but I just have one that I'm going to show you now because it's my favorite, and I thought it'd be fun to just show it twice. So as you can imagine, coming up with an entire collection is like a lot of work, and so much planning goes into every colorway, and it's just, yeah, definitely a lot of work. So because I've been spending all of my creative energy trying to come up with new colorways for this collection, there isn't really anything new in the shop. there is a couple of things like kits for this. So I will be having links down below, of course, to everything I've been talking about, and links for this will be linked down below if you want to purchase your own and knit it. This size only took 4 skeins, which I feel like is a little bit more reasonable as opposed to the other sweater that I showed last episode, which uses anywhere from 8 to 11 skeins, I think. So it's fingering weight and it's definitely light and airy, perfect for warmer climates. And yeah, so these are in the shop too, and I will just talk a little bit more about that in my shop tour. That way I can give you guys a visual aid while I'm talking. And yeah, we can move on to a little bit of my trip. So I know you guys are really interested. You sent so many comments last episode saying that you hoped I would have fun, and I definitely had a blast. It was so much fun. I just love hanging around Grandma and Grandpa. They're just the best. And so we drove around quite a lot, and we played tons of golf. I would say that golf is the word that comes up when you think about this trip, for me anyways. So my mom's side of the family is super big into golf, and my dad is not into sports at all. He's definitely more into math and science, that's his thing, and that's sort of become my thing, I guess. So that's it's just really hilarious because whenever I'm with them, it's all about the sports and everything, and so they were playing lots of golf, which is fun. I've never played golf before this trip, really. I mean, I played a little bit as a kid, but if I'm honest, the appeal to playing golf as a kid was just to drive the golf cart and just drive around on that cart. Is funny. So yeah, this time I was just learning how to play, and it was a lot of fun, and I didn't suck at it. My ball always went straight. I just had a hard time hitting it further. And it's funny, I kept mixing other sports. I was trying to stand on my toes. I would apparently it was hard for me to keep my heels down. And I was I just feel like I'm in basketball. I just want to sitting on your heels is just, I feel very specific to basketball. I mean, it's very specific to golf. Whereas in basketball and softball, you're always sort of on your toes, ready. And it's just hilarious. So I was just really, and of course, keeping your head down, which I feel is very a beginner thing. So anyways, that was fun. We also played some miniature golf, and I love miniature golf. It's become one of my favorite things to do. So I'm gonna have to drag my friends along with me and play miniature golf around here because it's a lot of fun. So yeah, that was we also, obviously went to the beach since it's Florida, and I did an Ocean Vibes yarn club for the shop because you guys wanted to have a colorway inspired by my trip, which is so cool that you guys wanted to have a colorway that's actually inspired by my vacation. It was just so special and just fun, and yeah, again, you guys are awesome. So I dyed that up, and it turned out amazing. There is no extras. I'm sorry, those sold out pretty fast, which is still, again, mind-blowing. And yeah, that's pretty much, sums up my trip. I also have just been just pretty much just dyeing all the yarn, and then a college class I've been taking, which has been super fun, which is also another thing I have to juggle. And so that's just been, something else that's a bit more time consuming than I anticipated at first. So yeah, I will be dyeing up as much yarn as I can, and yeah, I'm just playing it all by ear and see what I can do. So it is nice though that I am getting into my schedule. I am figuring out exactly how much time I have and what I can do in that space of time. So that is gonna definitely come in handy when the pre-order comes around, obviously. So yep, it's all amazing and lots of fun. So next up, I will be talking about my Harry Potter clubs that I have available. So I have 2 more months of Harry Potter clubs in the shop. I have March's Harry Potter Club, which is Eye in the Mirror. I think it's just a super fun theme, and I love the charm Katie created. I think it's just going to be so much fun to dye. I am going to be making this a really fun neutral. It's gonna be a really beautiful gray, so if neutrals are your thing, I think you're gonna love it. And yeah, I think it's gonna be fun to start dyeing those up. Oh, and there's only 1 more week left if you want to purchase that. So time is running out if you are hoping to grab one of those. So I will have those linked down below as well. And April's Harry Potter Club is going to be The Prince's Tale. I can't wait. I can't wait for The Prince's Tale to come up. I almost wish April was already here. Like I do and I don't. And I love this one. So I think I am just going to be taking a break from the Harry Potter Club. So April is going to be like my last one, and for the foreseeable future. And it's going to be, yeah, I'm going out with a bang, and I really love this one. And I'm just stopping because I just feel like I need a little bit of a break, and I will be having a really fun yarn club coming in like spring, summer, like more to that end, more summer. And I'm really excited about that one. So I'm sort of just making room for new things. And yeah, so needless to say, if you were hoping to snag a Harry Potter yarn club dyed by me and a charm by Katie of Lock and Lou, then I would definitely hop on those because I don't know when they will be back. So March and April's are in the shop. And yeah, I hope you guys love those. February's Harry Potter Club, I got the kindest messages. Thank you so much. You guys really loved that one. I have a couple of you saying that it was your favorite from all of the Harry Potter clubs. And I can definitely see that. It was just a really beautiful blue-toned green or green-toned blue. It can go either way. And it's just, yeah, a really fun color, which I will be showing you in the shop tour because the coordinating charms are in the shop. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Like plans for next week, I'm hoping to finish that up for sure. I want to finish up my design and get a little bit knit on my no frills because I can't wait for that one to like be finished with the ribbing. And I'm going to be dyeing up like all of these kits, just dyeing up spring collection colorways. So be sure and follow me on Instagram if you want to see the spring collection previews, March 12th. And yeah, I'm just really excited. I just can't wait. It's getting so much warmer here. It's like the perfect weather, except it is a little bit hot now. The other day was almost 70 degrees, which going from like, you know, temperatures like 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty hot from like 30 to 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It jumped pretty quick. So it has been fun getting out and yeah, getting to walk around a lot and, you know, taking walks outside and yeah, just having fun with that. Seeing all the nature has been a lot of fun. And yeah, I hope to start spinning soon because a lot of you guys have been interested in seeing my spinning. So the second I pick that up again, I will be showing more footage on here since you guys are interested. And yeah, I just can't wait to start spinning because it's a lot of fun to just take the spinning wheel outside and just sit and chat and just spin because it's so like almost therapeutic and just really a fun thing to do outside, I feel like. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment down below because I will be answering them. And I also wanted to say one more thing before I sign off because I've gotten a lot of messages about what kind of needles I'm using. So I was going to talk about that this episode, but I've decided to push it back until next episode. So if you are interested in hearing all the needle information, then stay tuned for next episode because I will be bringing you guys lots of needle info. And so yeah, that's it. I hope you guys loved it and I will see you in 2 weeks. I hope you have an amazing 2 weeks and yeah, I'll see you then. Bye. So first up, as promised, I am going to be showing you guys the very first colorway in my spring collection. This is Fresh Cut Flowers, and I could not be more obsessed with it. I cannot wait to show you guys the other colorways I have planned for this collection, and they are all a little bit different than my normal dye style, as you can tell. I am definitely going full out micro speckles on this one. It just has such precise amount of speckles per skein, and on this base, which is my soft rose base, it just takes the speckles so beautifully. So I hope you guys are excited for the spring collection, as excited as I am. And yeah, I'm just so pumped and I cannot wait for next episode when I show you guys the rest of it. I also wanted to show you guys some of the very fun Harry Potter charms that I am stocking in the shop. These are created by Katie of Lock and Lou. I just love how she captured each individual charm, and there has been some confusion on where you can find these. So they will be linked down below, but if you go to the website and search and look for the charms tab, all of the fun Harry Potter charms should come up. And yeah, I cannot wait for you guys to receive these. I think you will absolutely adore them. They're just so intricately detailed, and they all have a specific colorway that they go with. So this was my February Harry Potter Club. This is Deluminator. I dyed up a couple extra to show you guys. And there is a pre-order for this currently in the shop. If you would like to purchase your very own on any quantity and any base, I will leave that pre-order up for about a week, so it should give you plenty of time to purchase your Harry Potter yarn. So yeah, here is what they look like without the labels on, so you can see a little bit more of each of the individual colors in the skein. And of course, the charm that pairs with Deluminator is the Deluminator. I love this charm so much. Katie did such a great job with it. I just love how it looks incredibly marbled, and it just has so many different shades of blue in there. I just think it would be such a fun addition to any knitting project. So yeah, I hope you guys love this pairing as much as I do. And then this one is my Godric's Hollow colorway. This is my Dumbledore's Army colorway. It is a beautiful coral filled with so many colors. And of course, the DA Galleon is its coordinating charm, as I showed last episode. And you, I'm sure, already know that this is my Godric's Hollow colorway. This is on my gold Stellina base. And of course, this is my Godric's Hollow charm. I just love how it's so reminiscent of my favorite scene, one of my favorite scenes in Harry Potter, which is when the stained glass is reflected in the snow the first time they visit Godric's Hollow. So I hope you love all of these yarns as much as I do, as well as their coordinating charms. And last but not least, we have kits for this in the shop, as I've already mentioned. This is knit in my party dress colorway, which has also been restocked in the shop, which I will have linked down below. This is what it looks like in skein form. This is on my classic rose base. And like I said, there are kits. These will be ready to ship, so you should be getting your yarn fairly quickly. And yeah, I cannot wait to see all of these amazing sweaters you guys are going to be knitting. I think it's going to be so much fun, and please tag me on Instagram if you're using my yarn. I just love seeing all of the projects that are being created with all of the Ruby and Roses yarn. Okay, until next time, I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.